In today's video, I'm sharing some really simple tips on how to make thumbnails for your YouTube videos, especially as a beginner. I've been learning so much on my own YouTube journey that I really wanted to break down the easy way to make thumbnails for your videos when you're getting started. In this video, you'll learn why thumbnails are important, what's trending right now, and what are the easiest, simplest ways to design one. I'm Jill, I'm a travel advisor and entrepreneur, and I'm also building my own YouTube channel and sharing everything that I'm learning here with you. I'm also over 50 and have discovered that I'm saying yes to new skills, new adventures, new places, and taking my business to new levels. So if that sounds like you too, welcome to my channel, and I'm really glad you're here. First, why are thumbnails so important? Well, just like a book cover, a movie poster, an album cover, or do we still have album covers? We don't have album covers anymore. We don't even have CD covers. Anyway, packaging in the store, like all the products that are on the shelves and their packaging, visual appeal is super important. My favorite popcorn is in a bright yellow bag and it's really easy to find, and maybe it's even one of the reasons I first bought it. That visual appeal also applies to YouTube videos. So you want it to be visually appealing, but then also create a little bit of curiosity. Here are my 4 top tips when it comes to visually designing and thinking about your thumbnail. Pay more attention. The first thing that I suggest is to pay attention to what grabs your attention. Take notice. What attracts you to a thumbnail and a video? What makes you curious to click? Was it the words? Was it the colors? Was it the expression on their face? Was it a precarious situation that they're in? I think what you notice and what gets your attention can be a really good indication of a good design, of an attention-grabbing thumbnail. And I think this can be a really good practice wherever you are. If you're traveling or if you're at the grocery store, take a look at the magazines on display and see what you're attracted to. What draws you in? What are some good headlines or graphics or colors? Like, what is out there in the market right now? And then also, what is your eye attracted to? And then just scroll YouTube and see what other creators are doing. Get some inspiration, even if it's not in your niche. And sometimes it even helps me to see thumbnails that are not really my style, because it helps me then hone in on what is, on what colors I like, what I'm drawn to. Is it a positive vibe? What's the energy? Things like that. So I suggest taking a little bit of time and scrolling around on YouTube and seeing what other people are doing. See how these different thumbnails make you feel and what you're attracted to and what you're not attracted to. It really is research. Even though the chance is high that this could take you down rabbit holes, because if you find attractive thumbnails, you're going to click on them. So you have to exercise some discipline. But try your best, stay on track, do your research, get back to your own video creation. And you might notice that right now the thumbnail design trend is a simple one, like 3 to 5 words on the screen, a natural setting, a human face with just a natural expression. And I know they're not all like that, and maybe it's just the creators that I'm following, but it does seem like there's a trend towards natural, authentic pictures with just a few words, maybe evoking some curiosity. So the next thing that I think is a really good idea is to personalize it with your face. With so much AI these days, the human connection is getting more important quickly. I know I want to see your face. I want to see all the faces, the real faces. Try to use a decent quality photo, and it's good to show some expression. No need to go overboard, just a little expression is good. And then keep the design simple. Maybe use a bright color or some contrast to draw attention. And then create a little bit of curiosity with 3 to 5 words on the thumbnail. If you want to, I've been seeing thumbnails that are only photos also. If you are using words, try to use a bold, large font, keeping in mind that there are a lot of people that look at YouTube on their mobile phone. Next, I'll show you in my computer a couple ways to make these thumbnail designs really quickly in Canva. Okay, here we are in Canva, and I'm going to show you a really super easy way to make thumbnails in Canva. So first, search YouTube thumbnail templates. At the very beginning of YouTube, templates were my best friend for making thumbnails. So all of these templates are pre-made and pre-designed, so you can go in and change them however you want. You change the words, change the photo, and just use those thumbnails for your videos. So I'm going to go through one to show you really easily how it's done. So let's choose this one because I've used this one before. So we're gonna go in here and change this around a little bit. First thing I'll do is get rid of her, no offense, and bring in my own photo. So I'm gonna bring in this one and we're gonna just add this to the thumbnail. And then I'm gonna remove the background. Now, removing the background is a feature in Canva Pro, and I really recommend Canva Pro because I'm in here all the time. So using all the newest, latest features in Canva is a plus to me, and it's not super expensive. So I think it's worth it. So anyway, so I removed the background, and now what you can also do is you can change this background to a color that you want. So what I like to do here is I like to right click and look at the layers, show me the layers. So that way I know what I'm clicking on, because in Canva I have a habit of clicking all around and not knowing what I'm grabbing. So in here you can see all the layers that are here on this design. So if you click on the background, now the background is selected and you can change the color. So maybe you want to go with something like this, and maybe it's a little bright, so you want to just go down on the transparency a little bit, and that's easy. So now you want to just change these. So let's say you are going to show your viewers how to bake your own cookies. So now we're going to go to this one, and we're going to double click. We're going to change that to bake, and we're going to change this one to cookies. Now we want to make this color smaller, so we want to make this one smaller too. So we click on that, and then click on this one, and make that one smaller, and there you go. Another thing that I like to do is make this a little bit brighter and have an outline. So we're gonna go to edit, we're gonna adjust, we're gonna make it a little bit brighter. There I am, a little brighter, and then make the color a little bit better there. Okay, so we changed that a little bit. And then another thing that I like to do is add a filter, or I'm sorry, add an effect. So we're gonna add a glow, just like she had in her thumbnail. So for glow, I'm gonna move my face over there. It's already set to black, but I'm gonna change this to white. And see how there's a glow around me now? I'm going to increase the intensity, so it's quite a bit of a glow. And then we're gonna make sure I'm all the way down there like that. I'm gonna make this even a little bit bigger. So there we go. So that was a super quick thumbnail. So use the templates in Canva to make thumbnails really quickly. Okay, and the next thing that you'll want to do is just change the name up here. So we'll just change this to How to Bake Cookies. And then you hit share to go ahead and download that. The next one I'm going to do is an update to a recent thumbnail. So I'm going to click on this older thumbnail that I have, and I'm going to update it because I've learned a few things. So I'm going to make this a little bit better. So this video is about the travel industry and how travel agents make money. So I'm going to change out my photo because I think I have a better one. So I'm going to now put in maybe this one. And I'm going to bring this over here. And again, I'm going to edit the background and I'm going to get rid of the background. So I'm going to bring this up bigger. We're going to do this here. And then I'm going to move. I like this photo. Now I like this photo, so I'm going to keep the photo, but I'm going to move it. I'm going to move this over here. Make it a little bit bigger. And I am going to decrease transparency so the words pop a little better. And now I'm going to change these words. I'm going to get rid of all of these boxes. Now I'm going to add my own text. We're going to go to text and we're going to add a text box. And I'm going to redo this thumbnail to say the travel agent paycheck. I'm going to do it in 2 different text boxes. So put this one down here. I'm going to change this to League Spartan, which I like now. Change this to League Spartan, make it big. Put this up here. Also change this. Oops. Change this to League Spartan. down here. Okay, so now I'm gonna play around a little bit with the text. So first, I want to bring these words closer together. So I'm gonna do this line spacing here, and then I'm gonna change the color. Let's try white, and let's add an outline. So when we go to effects and style, we can add an outline and we can change the color of the outline. There we go. And we can change the thickness. So I think I want that a little bit thicker so it's easier to read. So there we go. And actually I think I might do that. So we're putting that right there. And now with this word, I really want this to stand out. So we're gonna make it even bigger. I'm gonna add an effect. Let's again change that to red, and I'm going to change this thickness a little bit. And now I am going to add another effect. Move my little head over there. I'm going to add another effect now. I'm going to add the curve. I like the curve. Make it a little bit less curvy, and then I'm going to put this right here, and then I'm going to add in some dollar signs. Find dollar signs. So here's one, and I'm gonna make that a little smaller. Copy and paste, so I have more than one. So I'm really just only gonna do 2 of them. So there's that. I wanna move this over just a little bit more even, so you can see the words a little bit better. That over, maybe I'll move me over a little bit like that. I'm gonna edit myself. Here, we're going to go to edit again, we're going to go to adjust, add a little brightness there, and also a little saturation and a little vibrancy. I'm also going to add an outline around myself, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to click outline, we're going to change it to white and make it a little smaller. And there we go. I think I like this one. I will save this. I will go ahead and download this one, and then I will upload it to this video in the YouTube studio as the new thumbnail. The last thing that I want to say is done is better than perfect. I know it seems like we all have to make these thumbnails that are so amazing, but you know what? You can only be as amazing as your current skill set. I have to tell myself this all the time. And as long as I learn new things with every try, I'm okay with that. I've had to learn to be okay with that. Otherwise, videos don't get posted. So just commit to getting a little bit better with every video. I promise you'll get better. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.